Okay, so here are some exercises for Audrey to work on this week, and I'll just kind of go through each one at a time with a verbal description first. First 3 notes of lightly row. Goal is continuous back-to-back notes, and the focus is preparing second finger for the drop before the first stroke is played. So that means my bow is set, my left hand is ready, and second finger is literally poised to drop as soon as the bow pulls. Okay, so that's the first exercise, and sometimes Audrey's hand wants to be in this position, and so we're kind of training for this. Okay. Second exercise builds on that. We're beginning with second finger down, and we're just practicing with no bow. 3, 1, 1. So what happens here is 2 stays down, 3 is added, and then when 1 goes down, 2 and 3 come off. This is a finger exercise with no bow first. So Audrey has a tendency to drop 3 and lift 2. We're going to avoid that because 2 and 3 will lift off simultaneously when 1 gets added later. Okay, so the exercise looks like add 3, drop 1, lift 2 and 3 together. You can even say those words in succession. So start with 2, add 3, drop 1, lift 2 and 3 together. Now watch that when she lifts 2 and 3, she doesn't flick the fingers like that. It's just a lift. So we're looking for a small movement in the hand and not an exaggerated movement that requires some kind of recovery following. Okay. Then, after that second exercise is done, you might try the first 6 notes together and watch that all those little components are happening together. Talking through, we would have second finger ready, poised to begin. Add 3, leaving 2 down. Drop 1, lift 2 and 3 together. Okay, so we're going to build on that, and then we're going to take the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the next 7 notes. Okay, and this one, Audrey had a really tough time with vocalizing while playing, but it made her giggle and smile, and it's a really good exercise to combine cognitive with kinesthetic. So we're taking the first ascending notes on the A string, so A, 1, 2, 3. You might coach her through 3 repetitions of doing that with no bow. A, 1, 2, 3. I make her say the finger numbers. She says A, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So A, 1, 2, 3 a few times, then add the bow stroke. She will want to play it without saying it. Try to get her to say it. A, 1, 2, 3. Again, what that does is it combines the kinesthetic memory with which is muscle memory, with cognitive thinking, which is what talking requires, and makes those tasks integrate. It's a harder exercise, but it's really good on the brain, and maybe just do it in little spurts. But that's the next one. And then when we get to the open E string, I did require her to say, when she got to the last 3 notes, slow bow on the 3rd bow stroke. Let me demonstrate how that fits together. So it's A, 1, 2, 3, E, slow bow. And she wants to start talking, but sometimes the word slow bow doesn't come out. It comes out with something else, and then she giggles. That's as far as we got. I think those exercises, if she does them in repetition with really careful effort, will begin to build the assimilation of all those tasks that we're working on. Then we'll transfer them to other lines of lightly row. How about for this week, she reviewed the other lines just for memory work, but she doesn't apply all those different steps that we're doing to make it such a labor. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will send you an email with some other details that we can go over as far as reading support goes, and talk about that. Okay.